Good economic news at home and abroad has world markets up today. Stateside, the third quarter GDP numbers showed enough growth, not great, but 2.5%, at least no longer fears of a double-dip recession already in play. Meanwhile, in Europe, EU leaders have hammered out the framework of a deal to rescue Greece from economic disaster, while stabilizing other countries who may be on the brink of financial ruin. Ambassador João Vale de Almeida is the European ambassador to the United States, and you know all the details. How real is this? Is this just a Band-Aid, or is this really substantively a way to prevent Greece from defaulting and the domino effect of other countries?
I think this is a comprehensive plan. We still have a lot to do on the details, but basically this lays the foundation for a comprehensive, determined, ambitious response from Europe to this crisis. We're looking at all the aspects of it. You're talking about Greece, we're talking about the banking system, we're talking about leveraging on our crisis mechanisms. We're talking basically about preventing the situation from spreading to other countries, avoid the contagion effect. I think our leaders did a good job.
Are the other financial institutions and the other countries protected, even if something were to happen in Greece? You're saying now that that there won't be contagion. How is that accomplished? Well,
first of all, we need to deal with the most urgent problem, and that is the Greek debt problem. The purpose of this package is to bring the Greek debt to sustainable levels. And in doing so, we are counting on an important intervention of the private sector involvement. You know, basically those who are to benefit from the Greek debt or have to pay the Greek debt, they have to contribute to solving this situation. So we are reducing this debt to 50% of the present level, and in doing so, the private sector, the banking system, is going to put a solid contribution, and this is an important one.
At some point, doesn't Greece have to deal with its own austerity problems and program rather, and find a political solution for what has been overspending?
Yes, but as you know, the Greek government is taking courageous measures, very important.
Against severe opposition.
We're against severe opposition, but still with the support of the Parliament, and the measures have been, approved in the Parliament, and it's a very far-reaching program. So the support to Greece is not without conditions. It is, in fact, with very tough conditions. What we're doing now is bring the level of debt to sustainable levels. There's no point in having this debt at the level which is not sustainable, which we cannot control in the longer term. The measures taken, achieve that goal.
And do you really think that these measures avert the crisis, and that down the road we won't see, again, Greece toppling on the verge, other countries, even Italy, even France?
I think all the tools are on the table to prevent that situation. But last night, and they finished about 4 in the morning in Brussels, last night a set of initiatives and measures goes far beyond Greece. It looks at the banking sector, for instance. There was a lot of talk in the last few weeks about how fragile the banking sector will be. So there will be measures to recapitalize banks, to provide them with more funding, so that they can do their job, which is to finance the real economy. But we also looked at crisis mechanisms that we have. Right? We have created a number of mechanisms, facilities to help not only Greece, Ireland and Portugal, but also countries that might need it in the future. So what we've done is that we leveraged the amounts that we had available up to $1.4 trillion, if need be. It will be there. And I hope, and I've seen this morning already some effects of that the markets will be reassured by the determination of our leaders to face any situation that may occur in the future.
Your array of good news. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to bring you good news from Europe.
There hasn't been that much in a long time. Thank you very much, Ambassador.
Thank you.
Great to see you here.